What's going on, Ronin? In this video, let's just talk about the server connections that we've had with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker during this early access release period. It has been pretty terrible. I logged on last night at 5,555, got down some, hit the 2002 error, eventually got back in, jumped back in at 4, and got a 4004 error, which gets me all the way back to 5,000. Overall, it took me about 6 hours to get in last night. It sucks, but I think they're working on it. They really don't leave us in the dark like that. You know, they at least try to handle it and try to get something out. So here's what this is. Regarding the ongoing congestion situation and compensation. Hello, this is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. The congestion that has continued since the start of Endwalker at early access has been the cause of many inconveniences to our players. Regarding this, we truly appreciate your understanding and cooperation thus far. I would like to provide an explanation of the current congestion situation, as well as information regarding countermeasures and the compensation of game time. Regarding the congestion situation, currently all worlds across all regions have been hitting the login cap for extremely long periods of time, and the progression of long login queues is being slowed dramatically. Across the Final Fantasy XIV service as a whole, the number of simultaneous logins has reached the hardware limit, and as a result, logging in has required an extremely long time, especially during peak hours when we tend to see increased player activity. For this, I am truly sorry. Regarding game time compensation due to congestion. Considering that we are asking players to wait in queues for extremely long periods of time and the ongoing situation making it difficult to play normally, we have decided that during the official release of Endwalker on December 7th, we will be granting 7 days of free game time to all players who own the full version of the game and have an active subscription. This also includes players who are currently playing on the 30-day free play period included when registering the full version of the game, and those with multiple accounts. So it doesn't include the free trial. It's just like when you register the game, you get 30 days free for your first play time month. It's like part of buying the game. Furthermore, we may give additional free game time depending on further developments on the congestion situation. The timing at which the free game time will be provided, as well as any additional extensions, will be announced at a later time. We truly appreciate your cooperation and patience regarding the congestion situation. And this is something I figured they would do. It just seems likely that if people aren't being able to get in, that the likely situation to be able to handle this was to be giving out some free time so people can make up that time lost that they weren't able to play, and it wouldn't cost them anything extra. Regarding errors that occur while waiting in login queues. When you are waiting in a login queue, an error may cause you to disconnect. Multiple types of cases have been confirmed for this, and I'd like to elaborate on their causes. Error 2002. There are two primary causes for this error that everybody sees. The first occurs when attempting to log into a logical data center, such as Aether or Primal, and there are more than 17,000 players in the login queue. That's really a lot of players, but it's over the whole data center, which is kind of interesting. This leads to an error 2002 occurring, resulting in being unable to enter the login queue. The other occurs when your internet connection experiences packet loss or a period of network instability, causing the server connection to be momentarily disconnected. At the moment, we are seeing more cases caused by this. I think that's what's going on with me. Because the waiting times in login queues are long, we believe this increases the chances of encountering internet issues or momentary disconnections. As you may expect, resolving this issue on a fundamental level will be to resolve the congestion. However, if you are playing using a Wi-Fi connection and are able to switch to a hardwired internet connection, that would improve connection stability. We ask that you try this method as well. I am playing on a hardwired connection. It's just that the internet services can be kind of spotty sometimes. If you are playing on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, please check your settings related to power savings. If settings relating to disconnecting from the internet, such as standby mode or rest mode, are enabled, please note that these may activate while waiting in the login queue, so you may want to adjust your settings. If you stream, you kind of understand packet loss a little bit. We see it happen on OBS when we're looking. It may not be a lot, you know, maybe like 0.0 something percent sometimes, but it does still happen. And we don't notice it to the point where it actually hurts the stream or hurts our playtime. So it seems like it's very sensitive to the packet loss, where it could just be like a small little bloop and it's causing everything to just fall apart. So I haven't seen error 5003 and error 5006, but I did get an error 4004. These errors occur when your connection to the login management server times out as a result of waiting in a login queue for extremely long periods of time. Although we secure a considerably long session time with the lobby server, However, there are times this is still not enough to cover the issue, so we are currently working on a process to extend the session time. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask that you wait a little bit longer until this process is complete. Peak hours of congestion. Though the congestion status may vary for each logical data center, I'd like to share information regarding the peak hours of congestion we've currently observed as of December 5th. North American Data Center is from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wow, that's Pacific Standard Time, so it's like now for me. 12, so at 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock. European data centers is 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Japan data centers is 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. With early access taking place over the weekend, congestion may also peak noon, but login queues have typically been longer during the hours listed above. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask that you use this information as a reference when considering when to play. Information regarding peak hours during weekdays will be provided at a later time. Inactivity while using dance emotes or attacking striking dummies. We have received feedback regarding players who are allegedly using dance emotes or attacking striking dummies in order to bypass the automatic logout that occurs after 30 minutes of inactivity. However, these methods cannot bypass the automatic logout. When player characters are left inactive in these states, their status is automatically changed to away from keyboard before they are eventually automatically logged out for 30 minutes of inactivity. To some, this may appear as though they were successful in avoiding automatic logout, which we believe to be the basis of these rumors. Like, look, you can't avoid it. Everything's gonna log you out. Automatic logout due to inactivity during ending credits. We have received reports of players being automatically logged out during the ending credits of A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Wars, Stormblood, or Shadowbringers due to 30 minutes of inactivity. Upon investigation, we discovered that the procedure for avoiding automatic logout was missing for these ending credits, for which I am truly sorry. As for the ending credits of Endwalker, this procedure is included and you will not be logged out for inactivity during its duration. I apologize for the inconvenience, so when you view those credits, make sure you press a button on your controller for 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, before 30 minutes, so you can reset the automatic logout timer. Please also note that simply moving your mouse cursor will not prevent automatic logout. This issue will be added to a list of known issues and a separate announcement. Once again, I'd like to apologize for many inconveniences caused to our players as a result of the congestion that has continued since the start of early access. I am truly sorry, and we will continue to do our utmost to address the congestion situation and the errors during login queues as soon as possible. So one of the cool things I think about this, while people are going to be like, yeah, of course Final Fantasy gets a pass, but I just think the professionalism and how it's written. A lot of times, it's just, when we see letters like this, or notices like this, even on, like, for games like New World, and for, like, Warcraft, it was just so, like, matter of fact, like, this is what it is. And they apologized a couple of times in here, and they made sure that, you know, they explained how things were working, why I was doing it, and it wasn't like just deal with it, you know. So it's a different vibe, you know. I said, you know, a lot, but that's all. That's the top of the morning information here. It's 10:36. That's the information we have here for Endwalker and the server queues. If you guys have been getting there pretty smooth, let me know. Let me know the longest time you had to wait to get in. I think mine was 6 hours yesterday. That's a long time. While my wife was behind me just playing, enjoying. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is great. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.